how tire tracks are made and which tires are being represented by specific tire tracks. All of this information is critical in order to interpret the sequence of events at an accident or crime scene.
Tire tread evidence can be crucial in forensic investigations. The unique patterns left by the treads can provide valuable information and help investigators establish important links between a vehicle and a crime. Welcome back to J is for Justice. In today's video, we're going to be talking about tire tread evidence, the forensics behind it, and what it could mean for Bryan Kohberger, his many tire changes, and the investigation.
Moscow officers received a call of an unconscious person. What we don't know, the identity and location of the suspect, the location of the knife or any clothing that was worn by the suspect. What we don't know,
And I think, part of it, people are just having a hard time wrapping their mind around the fact that 4 people were stabbed in this person. I mean, able to stab 4 people with 2 roommates in the house and get away. Now.
We know you have questions, and so do we. That is why we're here.
They're taking pictures of some skid marks in front of the home. Now, skid marks in front.
It was a white 2011 to 2013 Hyundai Elantra. There were 22,000 Hyundais in the region that matched the search criteria.
Vehicles turning. It's really important to document this and understand how tire tracks are made and which tires are being represented by specific tire tracks.
She spotted a white car speeding down Highway 8 before turning pell-mell down a side street. She took a screenshot of the car and emailed it to the tip line address. 2 days later, Moscow police arrived at the gas station to confiscate hours of surveillance footage. I downloaded it and gave them access to everything from 2 a.m. through noon on that Sunday the 13th, he said. Once those tapes were reviewed, the same telltale white car was spotted. And again, it appeared to be making a breakneck getaway through the dark 3 a.m. streets. A particularly thorny CSI episode. And, not least, the police were pleading for help. Back on November 25th, Moscow PD had whispered to local lawmen to keep their eyes peeled for a white 2011 to 2016 Hyundai Elantra. One had been caught on surveillance video, dashing about the neighborhood not far from the King Road crime scene in the early morning hours immediately following the murders. 4 days later, Daniel Tiengo, a Washington State Police officer, was diligently spending the midnight hours on his graveyard shift going through the inventory of white Elantras registered at the university. And up popped one belonging to a Bryan Kohberger.
Now we're watching investigators outside of the home, and it appears as though they're taking pictures of some skid marks in front of the home. Now, there's a lot of people watching and a lot of wild speculation on this case. So let me just put some context to this. This right here, this is an area where police have been turning around. You've got traffic coming in and out. This is a road that's been open for a week here. And if we can pull back out, you can see that the crime scene tape has been extended over here. They've basically locked down this parking lot, which is where we're at. There's a student living situation behind us. So they're not letting any cars down here. And then they've taken this crime scene tape, which is for the house right here, and it used to drop off the driveway, and for now they've just kind of stretched it here, and they're taking pictures here in the road. Now, Yasmin, before we jump to conclusions, this could be just normal documentation, police showing skid marks that they may have left while they were turning around, or this could be something else.
When a vehicle turns, the rear and front tires track separately. Here is another image of tire positions from a turning vehicle. You can clearly see that all 4 tire tracks are visible when a vehicle is turning. It's really important to document this and understand how tire tracks are made and which tires are being represented by specific tire tracks. All of this information is critical in order to interpret the sequence of events at an accident or crime scene.
Tire tread evidence can be crucial in forensic investigations. The unique patterns left by the treads can provide valuable information and help investigators establish important links between a vehicle and a crime. Tire treads are like fingerprints for vehicles. Each tire has a distinct tread pattern, and by analyzing the tread impressions, investigators can potentially identify the type, make, and model of the vehicle involved. It can assist also in the corroboration of witness testimony. The tread evidence can corroborate or challenge witness statements. For example, if a witness describes a specific vehicle leaving the scene, the tire tread patterns found at the location can verify or contradict the provided information. In some cases, tire tread evidence can help exclude innocent parties from suspicion. If the tire tread patterns found at a crime scene do not match the tires of a suspect's vehicle, it can be a strong indicator that the vehicle in question was not involved. Tire tread analysis is a specialized field, and expert testimony regarding tire impressions can be presented in court to strengthen the prosecution's case. Expert opinions can help explain the significance of the tire tread evidence to judges and juries. If a suspect changes a tire in an attempt to alter or eliminate tire tread evidence, investigators may face challenges, but they can still employ various techniques and strategies to gather information. Photographs and videos taken at a crime scene can serve as valuable documentation. Investigators may capture images of tire tread impressions from various angles and distances to ensure a comprehensive record of the evidence. Even if a suspect has changed a tire, there still may be residual evidence in the form of trace materials, such as tire debris or fragments left at the scene. Investigators can collect and analyze these materials to gather information about the type of tire and potentially link it to a specific make or model.
You are looking at live pictures right now of the crime scene.
Some law enforcement agencies maintain databases of tire tread patterns associated with specific vehicles. Investigators can compare the collected tire tread evidence with these databases to identify possible matches and narrow down the range of suspect vehicles. Investigators may interview witnesses who observed the suspect or the suspect's vehicle before or after the tire change. This information can help corroborate details, establish timelines, and potentially identify the suspect. If investigators locate the suspect's vehicle, they can inspect it for signs of recent tire changes, such as tire repair materials, tools, or distinctive marks on the replaced tire. Additionally, they may check for inconsistencies between the remaining tires if the suspect only changed one. Why am I talking so much about tires and tire changes? Let's take a look at Bryan Kohberger's Carfax. According to the Carfax report, on December 6, 2019, the mileage was at 77,033 miles. And this is when a purchase was reported. On January 15th of 2020, the title was issued or updated. On June 25th of 2020, title was issued or updated at 80,243 miles. And if you notice the K and the O after the title number, that's for their last name. And then again on 11/25 of 2020, the registration was issued or renewed. On August 13th of 2021, the mileage is at a whopping 94,328 miles. That's a lot of miles for someone who goes to school locally, and also through the pandemic, school was not done in person, so that seems like quite a few miles. And also on August 13th of 2021, there was a tire replaced on the vehicle. And then if we skip forward to January 26th of 2022, we have 96,531 miles. So there was a couple thousand miles put on it from August until January. But we also had on January 26th of 2022, a tire repaired. And then we fast forward to August 15th of 2022. We are now at 111,000 miles, 808. So that's approximately 14,000 miles between January of 2022 and August of 2022. And we are in Pullman, Washington, and we had a tire replaced. Now, a lot of people have said, so what? He could have bought used tires. That doesn't mean anything. But after the trek home with Daddy Coburger, it says here the father-son duo was allegedly spotted by two other witnesses at an auto repair shop in Pennsylvania on December 16th when they stopped to service the car they were traveling in. A witness claimed they had a conversation with the pair, and while they found Bryan Kohberger a little awkward, he did not seem suspicious to them. The witness, who requested anonymity, told CNN that the doctorate student spoke of his ambitions to work in behavioral criminal justice and become a professor. Interesting conversation to have with someone at an auto shop, especially when you just got fired from your job at the university. So I have the following questions. Where was Bryan Kohberger traveling when he was driving 14,000 miles between January of 2022 and August of 2022? Secondly, why did he always need new tires? Or just one tire? Thirdly, do you think that's why he and his dad were spotted at the auto shop on December 16th? Could it have been a tire? They sure didn't waste any time going to the auto shop after arriving back in PA. I just find all of this very odd. I know tires blow and, things happen, but when all these things happen, when you're an accused murderer, these things all look a little different. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to use the super thanks in these videos. We still have our Christmas contest going until the end of November. You can win a free sweater. So if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so through PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App, or you can use the super thanks button below. Thank you for your support, and happy holidays. Now through the holidays, we have palm pepper spray available. You can find the link in the description of this video, and make sure you use code BF20 for 20% off your entire order. Be sure to check out my other videos and playlists for more true crime content. And if that's not enough, you can join our Patreon. Don't have a tinfoil hat? It's okay. We'll make you one. It's that easy. See you guys in the next video.
See you later. Bye.